That breaking news, the man charged with murdering Hamilton County Sheriff's Deputy Larry Henderson has been denied bail. Thank you for joining us at noon. I'm Megan Mitchell.
And I'm Stephen Albritton. This morning's bond hearing for Rodney Hinton Jr. showed a lot of emotion during and after the court proceedings. We're leading the way with live team coverage. Brian Hamrick breaks down what happened in court. Our Giacomo Luca joins us with how emotions ran high during that hearing. And our Todd Dykes has reaction from the sheriff after the hearing. Let's start with Brian Hamrick with that judge's decision. Brian.
Yeah, Stephen, what was an emotional tornado inside the Justice Center here. You have deputies who just lost a friend, a co-worker in the same room with the family of the man who is accused of killing him. Now, just a matter of seconds after Rodney Hinton Jr. entered the courtroom, an outburst. A man came to the front claiming he was Hinton's brother, trying to get his attention. This is what happened.
Got to have a seat. Got to have a seat. Have a seat, sir. Sit down. That's my brother.
So if we don't know the backstory about this case here, it's about a young kid who was in a stolen vehicle. Apparently he was in a stolen vehicle and had a gun on him. He was running from the police. The police ended up shooting him, killing him. When the father found that out, he now took it into his own hands to get back, and he went and ran over a off-duty police officer that was coming back from coming out of retirement, picking up some shifts. Killed him while he was working a shift at a graduation, making sure that people are moving the right way and crosswalk is good. So that's the backstory. So far, I'm not gonna give my opinion. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts down below in the comments. I'd really like to know. We'll just continue on with this video.
Yeah, now the outburst goes on. Hinton is escorted out of the courtroom. They finally get things under control, and Hinton returns to the court for this hearing to hold him on no bond. It's a special hearing. It requires evidence to be presented. A prosecution called a Cincinnati police detective who said Hinton had been at the police station to meet with the chief and to see body cam of police from the day before. That body cam showed officers shooting Hinton's son, Ryan Hinton, to death. And it came as they stopped the stolen car. After leaving that scene and seeing this video, the detective said Hinton was very emotional. Family didn't even want him to drive home. He didn't, but he came back later to get his car, and then he headed to the area of the UC campus where Deputy Larry Henderson was directing traffic for the UC graduation. The detective said Hinton picked out the first officer he saw and accelerated toward him.
Through the intersection, directly at where Deputy Henderson was standing, and struck Deputy Henderson and the metal utility pole on the northeast corner of the intersection.
Okay. Were there any evidence of skid marks?
No, there were no indications at any point that he tried to brake, stop, or otherwise avoid Deputy Henderson.
I think
so. This is the thing about this case right here, because I've been seeing this on a lot of people's social medias, and they'll post it on their stories saying free this guy, justice, no peace, and all this stuff. I don't care for defending bad behavior. I really don't care for defending it. Now, if this was an innocent person, had a clean character, no records, doing what they have to do, minding their business, Just a good person. I'm all for the activism. I'm all for the free this guy or no justice, no peace. But when we come to see we're defending bad behavior, kids that have issues, real issues. I can't get on that bandwagon for some reason. I just can't do it. Because that's me enabling this to be something that should be praised when in the real doubt, I mean in the real sense, it should be this is embarrassing. This is sad. And nobody won. Not one person won out of this. This guy goes, takes his anger out from knowing his son is dead. His son that had a pistol, that had a stolen vehicle. This is the praising that they're doing. They're praising this behavior just because it's against the police. And don't get me wrong. Should the police have done what they have done? We can argue that. I'd rather nobody get killed, obviously. But for him now to go and now kill an innocent police officer that didn't bother him, had nothing to do with the shooting, was not involved with this case at all, directing traffic at a graduation, has kids, has a family, and now he's no longer here to see it because he was the effect of what happened to this guy's son. This was the end result, what happened. I think it's sad, man, honestly, and I think it's bad behavior that people are praising when they say this guy should be free. Now, I understand his frustration. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't understand his frustration. But I'd rather him go after the guy that actually did it than the guy that had nothing to do with it and is really innocent. And he was just doing his job. To me, that would make more sense for me to be like, let me defend this guy. But that's just my opinion, man. Let me know y'all thoughts.
The conduct in question is classic mental illness, criminal conduct. It's always intentional, it's bold, it's conspicuous.
I don't know that...
That's a hallmark sign that somebody is not in their right frame of mind, no attempt to deceive, no attempt to hide what they did.
Yeah, so that was Clyde Bennett. That is Hinton's attorney. He made no secret that he's going to use mental health as part of his defense in this case. And in the end, he didn't even argue with the idea of not having bond for Hinton. In fact, the only thing he requested was that he gets mental health while he's in the Claremont County Jail. Reporting live, Brian Hamrick, WLWT News 5.
And typically,
that's not a mental health thing. We all know what happened, man. He wanted to get his get back. It's that simple, man. His son died. He heard it was a police officer that did it. He spun the block on police officer. That's the end of the story. There's not much more to talk about. This is unfortunate for real, man. Really
these no bond hearings do require a higher burden of proof. Brian, was there any evidence presented?
Yeah, it's they call it clear and convincing evidence is what they need. It's like a step down from, it's just part of the legal process there. They did not bring in evidence. What they did do is they talked about this video that they had. There are two videos. There's one from a bus that shows the entire encounter, and then there's another one from a security camera that shows part of that encounter. So that will be held for trial.
All right, Brian Hamrick reporting live for us there from the Hamilton County Justice Center.
Praying for this people, man. Praying for that family, regardless on both sides. They're going through a lot. They're going through a lot. Nobody won out of this situation. This is 2 lives lost now. 1 person in jail for the rest of his life. Nobody wins. And it's unfortunate, but we have now more examples of reasons of why we should not be indulging or promoting this bad behavior. I'm talking about the gangs, talking about guns, talking about the drugs, I'm talking about the bad behavior. This is more of the reason why we should not be promoting. This is more of the reason why we should not be participating in this behavior, because it ends up, you either end up in jail or you end up. There's no middle ground. There's no way out. There's no peaceful ending. It's always a miserable ending. And I hope that some people learn from this. I hope that, we get better from this. And obviously, I hope that the family finds peace, that they don't have this anger that, could cause more chaos, respectfully. Hope that they find their peace, honestly. Let me know y'all thoughts about this down in the comments below. I'd really like to know y'all thoughts. Thank you for tuning in to another video. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all viewership. Make sure you guys hit that like button on y'all way out, man. Appreciate it. That subscribe button if y'all are new too. Till next time, it's your boy Dgotsauce.
Shout outs to today's sponsor, the Snacks.shop. They have a variety of snacks, and I'm telling you right now, guys, they smack. All right, this is my 3rd bag. All right, 3rd bag. Thank you for everything you guys sent to me from the Snacks.shop. I appreciate y'all care package. Today's sponsor, make sure you guys go check them out. They have some dope snacks, and I can't lie, man, it's busting. I'm gonna get some more of these, I promise you. These are the Korean chicken, like literally. Check out their website. Go cop something, man. Let them know that Dgotsauce sent you. And thank you again to today's sponsor, the Snacks.shop.